What is going on, everybody? Just setting up here in my bow shop. You can see behind me. Just going to do a review pretty quick on a couple sets of arrows that I have. So my go-to arrow for hunting these days, I've been using flying arrow and Element Archery for the last 2 seasons, maybe 3. Got nucleus arrows. These are .001 straightness. Because of my draw length, I use a 250. They go for bare shaft. I want to say they were $200 for a dozen. And I'm going to try out. Just got these. So you got your Element Quakes. These are also, I believe, 001s. Let me just double check. But also 250s. Oh, these are 003s. So I'm going to set these arrows up today after I do the review, and these are going to be my 3D arrows for indoor. They're a little bit bigger. These are 250 003s. See, Quakes. And there's your straightness. 003. And like I said, with the nucleus, these are 001s. Most of your arrows that are coming out of the industry right now are anywhere from 001 to 003. Element does have arrows that are 006. They're a little bit easier on the wallet, as they would say. But I wanted something that was going to be heavy enough and thick enough to cover the lines. So these come pre-fletched. All you have to do is put the inserts in and glue them in. I'm going to do that now after I cut them. So I'm going to do the same length as these. Just going to take them together. You can see how much I have to cut off. So that is there. So I don't have to cut much. That's a full shaft. I only have to cut about 1.5 inches to 2 inches off. If you could see the fletchings, I use 2-inch hybrids AAEs. I did these myself. This is what they come with. These are the blazers. CB blazers. They're a little bit shorter. So that's part of what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to get the camera set up on another angle, and I'll show you how I cut them and how I set it up. There, plugged in. Be a little loud. We'll get all these arrows cut. I had to adjust this. I had to shut down for a second because I had it set to where this bar was in because my brother's arrows are real short and I have a really long arrow, so we're all set with lengthwise. Now we just got to get her plugged in here. Where are we? There, plugged in. Be a little loud. We'll get all these arrows cut. Really loud. Sorry about that, guys. But I always take the arrow once I get the cut in, and I'll always round it off a little bit more just to make that edge clean. As you can see there, that's the edge there. So she is good. There's 6 arrows cut. And as you can see, they're all even. Now I usually use just a super glue, but I got Gorilla super glue here. I'll take the knock or the insert, a little bit on the top. Then what I'll do is I'll take the insert, I'll start it in, and I'll roll it as I go on. As soon as I get to the bottom, stamp it in. And then I have these AAE wipes. Helps with the super glue. take that, roll the super glue off. There's one insert done. I'm going to get these other 6 done and I'll show you what they look like afterwards. Okay, so one more review part here. So you have your model size, this is your spine, so you go anywhere from 200 to 500. We're at 250, 246 inner diameter, 0.250 spine, and it's 11.9 grains per inch. So if you went crazy and wanted to know how heavy your arrow is, you could always figure it out and cut it the way you want it and put the inserts in the way you want it. Usually my arrows go anywhere from 400 to 440 grains. So the scale, all it is a grain scale. We'll set it down, we'll turn it on, wait for it to start up, we'll set the cup on, upside down, we'll hit tare, it'll zero it out. We'll turn it down here so you can see what it looks like. Now you just set this on. And now without your 100 grains, we're at 393.9. So you put a 100 grain tip on that, and you're looking at a 493 grain arrow, which is actually pretty heavy, but for indoor, that's good. I want a nice heavy hit arrow. I used to shoot Rage. I used to use the chisel tip, and I used to use the regular. So, like I said, you have your 3 boning blazers, orange tip, inserts are all in, and 246 inner diameter arrow, 250 spine, 0.003 straightness, which is still pretty good for the industry. Let's see what these do in the indoor range.